Inside Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood National. Lakewood National. Golf, tennis, spa, home.
Hi, tennis fans. The Cause here with you for another half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Perkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram is the home of Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the 2019 Ram. Log on to PerkinsCJ.com and shop our entire inventory, including over 200 new Rams daily. Or shop over 350 new Jeeps at PerkinsCJ.com. Home of Motor Trend's SUV of the Year, the 2019 Jeep Wrangler. Remember, no one has better selection or lower prices. Shop Perkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Bradenton. Expect more, save more. Find it at PerkinsCJ.com.
Lakewood National Golf Club is the area's newest luxury community. This gated 900-acre wooded enclave features 36 holes of Arnold Palmer-designed golf, 8 Hartrue lighted tennis courts, a practice court with a self-returning ball machine, dedicated pickleball courts, and 2 Hartrue bocce ball courts, as well as state-of-the-art fitness center, a luxurious Utopia spa, grand clubhouse, resort-style swimming pool, and homes for every style of living. Built by Lennar, America's leading developer of quality luxury communities. Stop by today for a tour at 17605 Lakewood National Parkway off of State Road 70. Or log on to lakewoodnationalgc.com to learn more about the resort quality lifestyle that awaits you at Lakewood National Golf Club.
Tennis fans, terrific as always to be with you. Had a wonderful time covering the exclusive tennis at Laurel Oak. You must see this event. It's amazing. Played in the dark. The evening was kicked off, however, with a men's doubles exhibition featuring Sarasota's own David McPherson, coach of the winningest doubles team in the history of doubles, Mike and Bob Bryan, and number 1 ranked American singles player, John Isner. Great time catching up with the West Coast Super Senior Men's Grand Prix at Payne Park, now under new direction of former WTA Tour player Tamika Harris. Excited to see the Inside Tennis with the Cause family and friends members. Danielle Collins of Bradenton, Sonia Kennan of Pembroke Pines, along with Nicole Meldikar, who played in the Motos Country Club Toys for Tots exhibition. The 3 players, along with Madison Keys, will be representing the United States versus Australia in the Fed Cup action in Asheville, North Carolina. Major congratulations to Suncoast resident, Australian and French Open champion, former number 3 singles player in the world, Mary Pierce. Mary will be inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in July. And hats off to the Bradenton resident IMG player, 18-year-old, 6 feet 4 inches tall, Sebastian Korda, winning the ITF Pro Tournament in Weston. Way to go, Sebi. So what's on the show today? Well, we have another great one for you. You will share in the merriment at the 2019 USPTA Lessons for Life, benefiting the Make-A-Wish Foundation, with Brenda Mertz and Charlie San Domenico at the Venetian River Club in Nokomis. We will take you to the Tennis Industry Association Tennis Owner and Management Conference in Orlando to inform you on the cutting edge of racket and paddle sports. And you will meet up with tour strategy expert Craig O'Shaughnessy. Craig will be sharing his methods that he uses with Novak Djokovic. You will participate in the excitement of our Lakewood National Tennis Giveaway drawing, and you will be kept educated with your tennis with the Lakewood National Tennis Tips with Nate Griffin. So let's get it launched with the USPTA Lessons for Life. Wow, 20 years, it was just a dream 20 years ago. And I know that behind every good woman is a good man. So we're glad to have Jimmy here today. How did it get started, and did you ever imagine it would go this far, this impactful, Brenda?
Nope, I would have never believed it. What happened 20 years ago? We did the first Lessons for Life to raise money for children in Naples, Florida. We had 5 pros, 10 people taking lessons. We made $1,200. And I know today I know we made 30. I know it. My goal was to make a penny over 25.
And indeed you did. Jimmy, how much discussion around the dinner table goes into Lessons for Life, starting the day after the event's over?
Well, we're just happy it went so well, and we wanted Brenda to go out with a bang. And you always, like, Brenda's really good at organizing and a natural, like, carefree person. And, you know, but this last one, she was a little bit just nervous about hoping it went off well. And that's not usually like her, so we had to give her a little pep talk and wish, and get her mind to rest. And we just knew it was going to be a good day, and it was, thank goodness.
The world, and I mean world, because you had USPTA National here to celebrate this glorious occasion with you, was with you side by side. Your family was here. I never realized you had so many great players in the family, starting with baby Martina.
Named after Martina Navratilova, by the way. We love her. And she loves tennis. It's not because of us, even though when she was walking, we threw a racket in her hand. All of them. My daughter played in college, and here we are. But I'm just happy for today. I'm so excited for today. I still can't keep shaking. It's here. We did it.
Well, the bar is set high, but this will continue forever because you got it launched. Thank you so much for your major contribution to the greater Sarasota Suncoast area tennis.
And Dave, for being with me for 20 years, following this around. Honestly, and you got all the community. We have a wonderful community and wonderful people. No one can ever say there's not good people in this world. They're right here.
Indeed they are. Here we are, another great fundraiser with tennis, the USPTA. Make a wish, and you're smiling, baby, all day long. I know there are reasons why.
What a great organization, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It is so nice of the area pros who play tennis already all week long to come out here on their day off and play some more tennis. But I can't think of a better cause than the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So it's a win-win all around. Helping the community, helping the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I'm honored to be one of the amateur pros today. I'm having a good time out here.
Always an honor to be standing next to this guy, Ray Collins. Good seeing you again.
Guys, you do a great job. I enjoy your show, and it's a great organization. Glad to support Make-A-Wish Foundation.
What does Lessons for Life mean to the USPTA, to its memberships, to the foundations that it serves?
It's kind of the umbrella program, so it allows our members to run events like this for local charities and local communities, and kind of keep the focus locally on what they're doing in their area. And it's the umbrella program, so all of our members across the United States run events like this, pool the money, the total, the money all stays locally, but the total then gets put under the umbrella of Lessons for Life.
Is a wonderful fundraiser. I've done it now for a few years and appreciate all the efforts everybody does to make it very successful.
Well, learning a lot of good tips from these great pros and just benefiting a super cause.
Foundation is what makes it all worthwhile. This is the second time we've had it here, and I think we're even more successful this year than we were last year. Great bunch of people have come out for this, great bunch of people that worked hard to put it together, and we're just so grateful.
Well, this is a really great event. You get together doing something you love, meet new people, meet new pros from the area. So it's pretty awesome.
Well, just to know it's going to a good cause. Anytime I'm on the tennis court, it's a good time, rain or shine.
Well, for me, it's helping out the kids. I really like the foundation. They've done a wonderful job here with the organization, and with the auction inside, it's really done very well. And the instructors are great. It's a lot of fun, so it's nice to come out and do this.
So, Nate, what does it mean being former USPTA Florida Sarasota president, seeing the love these guys have for the game? What a passion.
Oh, it's fantastic. This is a great event every year. A lot of great pros come out from all over the area, and Brenda Mertz has been putting this together for a long time, and great to see all the kids out here helping, and such a great turnout from the community.
It means a lot because the game has given me personally a lot. So to come back and do this, I think it's something I can do anytime. I can do for free, even though I get paid to do what I do, but it's something I can do for free because I can pay it back.
Yeah, it's win-win, so I think that's pretty cool. So enjoy getting out here. I don't play tennis very often, but when we come out, it's a good time. So, and knowing that the money goes to charity is makes it that much more special.
It's a blast. I like knowing that I'm doing this for my grandma. That puts this on every year.
Well, the charity's great, and I've known Brenda for about 20 years, and I enjoy every time I've been invited to be a part of this. Yeah, it's great.
I've enjoyed it every time I've come out. We've held it at several different clubs in the area, and I just think it's just a great way to get together with all the pros. I've been admired of how Brenda's been able to take the time and effort to put into this event, and just any of the pros that have been able to come out here year after year and support the Lessons for Life cause.
Well, Lessons for Life, I've been involved about 10 years, and I think the greatest thing is that we're giving back to the community. Not just the community, but the local Venice community. People come from everywhere to come into this. Brenda's done a fabulous job of putting this together year after year.
This is great. It's for a great cause. It's so much fun to get out here and play and meet people, and it's just a lot of fun.
DJ Mike was a great tennis player in the past. You retired, then you went into DJ work. How much fun are you having out here for the Make-A-Wish Foundation today?
I want to thank Brenda for this beautiful opportunity to live out my dream. And I really do love my music, and I love making people happy, and I love to make people feel good about themselves, and I love being in my studio and do the best that I can, and I thank God for it.
He is a wonderful, wonderful kid. I mean, I've known him now for about 4 or 5 years, and I absolutely love him. And when he said to me one day, oh, I really want to be a DJ, and then this event came up, I thought, wait a minute, Make-A-Wish, this is his wish, this is meant to be. So I thought of it, and I got it. And Brenda also, she was wonderful, because I called her, and she said, absolutely, bring him out. So it was a win-win for everyone.
Oh, it's just huge in the community. I mean, she has done such an incredible job. I can't believe this is her last year. I just have a feeling somebody's going to pick it up. Don't know who, but I think somebody will pick up the torch and run with it. I certainly hope they do, because this has raised a lot of money and helped a lot of kids.
Well, this was really exciting because it was the 20th year, so we wanted to go out really big. So we hooked up with Make-A-Wish, 3 local children, and to grant 3 wishes, it's $24,000. So for a one-day tennis event, that's a pretty good goal. And we smashed it. There's no doubt. I think before the event started today, we had 22,000. We just did the silent auction, so we'll have the final number, but there's no doubt that we exceeded our goal.
Certainly you did, Charlie. You want to talk about the membership involvement. Wow, is impactful.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, you can't do it without them. We did 2 little events before this event. We did a cookie sale and a jewelry sale over the last couple months, and then today, I mean, you know, the ladies with the silent auction doing the baskets out in the courts, and of course the local pros too coming out. We had 16 local pros coming out volunteering their time with the lessons.
Well, yes, you know, tennis in Sarasota County has always been strong, and you know, with the tennis pros in this county, you realize that when we were kids, you know, people gave their time to us, and we're very fortunate to be able to give it back. And you know, I just recently had a big fundraiser at my club for the community foundation to benefit the high school kids down there, and now we're doing it here at you know, here, and it's been fantastic. Make-A-Wish, of course, is a wonderful charity, and I want to just say how great a job Brenda Mertz has done over the years, because we've stretched over 20 years, so it's been fantastic.
Well, I look forward to you know, raising the money for the kids. I mean, Brenda Mertz and Charlie have done a great job with this, and just getting out here, meeting the other pros, seeing the people, knowing that that money's going to a good cause is fantastic.
Really like participating in the community, whether it's for fundraisers or just playing some tennis. It's just a lot of fun. It's a good way to bring people together, and you know, all ages really. I can have fun with the older people, middle-aged people out there, just hitting the ball around. They like it. That's good.
Nicole, what a day it was. 3 wishes granted. Part of the USPTA Lessons for Life. Talk about that companionship between your organization, Make-A-Wish, and the USPTA.
The USPTA and the Venetian River Club both did such an amazing job today helping us to raise enough money to grant 3 wishes for our local children. We're so excited. Thank you.
Well, we are excited also. And where are the wishes taking them?
So we have Anna, whose wish is to go to Australia to go surfing. We have Javier, whose wish is to go on a Caribbean cruise with his family. And little Allison, who couldn't be here today because she's undergoing treatment, wants to meet the princesses at Disney for her 4th birthday.
Beautiful indeed. Congratulations on a great event for Make-A-Wish.
Thanks so much, cuz we really appreciate it.
To me, it's raising good stuff for people who are sick, who need help, who are homeless. And the people, and when we play tennis, we all enjoy it and have fun and do the best we can.
It's really awesome because I get to enjoy what I'm doing while also helping a good cause.
It's pretty nice because a lot of the money is going to help people, and yeah, I like it.
It's pretty fun because I get to play with my friends, learn new tricks and skills. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just like it's a good experience. You just get to play with like the pros, and
today was a lot of fun playing tennis.
Yep, we've been for 30 years taking people, all the clubs in town, to the Miami Open in Key Biscayne, and we went and toured the new stadium. It's really beautiful. A lot of venues in there if it's raining or such. We have 3 buses, a day bus, 1 overnight. And people have been bugging me for 5 years, so I've got now a 2-night. We've got our tickets ready. You just sign up. Call me and we have space left.
Hi, Nate Griffin. I'm the Director of Racket Sports here at Lakewood National Golf Club in Bradenton, Florida. My tip for you today is how to train your single-hand forehand by using a two-handed forehand training mechanism. So you're going to use your right hand, your dominant hand up on the top of the racket, okay, and your non-dominant hand on the bottom. And you're actually going to go ahead and hit a few shots two-handed so you can coordinate the movements together. It'll help you keep a little more compact, and it'll help you uncoil a little bit better. Go ahead and take have somebody throw you a few balls and step on the court, hit a few shots, and see if your forehand doesn't improve a little bit. Have a good day.
Your next vehicle is as close as your fingertips. Log on to Firkins.com and shop hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles from the convenience of your home or office, 24/7, rain or shine. All makes, all models, something for every budget. Shop Firkins.com for internet specials, trade values, credit approval, a payment calculator, schedule a service appointment. You can even chat with a team member to answer your questions. It's that simple. Log on today. Expect more, save more. Find it at Firkins.com.
I'm Mike. I'm Bob. You're Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Tennis fans, thanks for staying with us. Hope that you enjoy the remainder of the show with the Tennis Industry Association Tennis Owners and Managers Conference. Oh, and let me tell you what a treat it will be to discover Craig O'Shaughnessy's Brain Game Tennis Mental Training Exercises.
Well, I'm always juiced up for these shows because, you know, it's an opportunity to bring people together, and the only way the sport will thrive, and other sports that are coming out of this overall will thrive, is when people get together like this. Tennis needs, and the racket sports industry needs, a conference like this. And then probably most important is we did something that no traditional sport has ever done. The combination of Alan Schwartz, myself, and Kurt Kamperman did something to bring the industry together. We invested from the industry standpoint, not the USTA, not the other governing bodies. We used our own funds within manufacturers, invested over $1 million a year for 3 straight years, and we grew the sport from 24 million players to 30 million players. No other traditional sport, none in the entire sports and fitness industry, has ever had a growth campaign like that.
Well, it's important for all of us to come together, not only from a tennis discipline, but from all racket sports disciplines, gather, share best practices, learn from each other so that we can all go back and grow our business in our local markets.
Seeing my buddies was quite special down here. There are still a lot of them left. The ones that are left are almost without question still with the same passion, keeping our minds open to ways that we can bring more pleasure and more exercise to kids who are spending too much time today on the computer.
Absolutely. The problem is kids in America especially are spending 7 to 8 hours, non-school hours, every day on their screens. We need to find a way to make that whole experience more helpful for them and to frankly help bring them closer to tennis.
Now, what kind of virtual tennis can attract their attention and keep them for some period of time?
Right, good question. What we've done is try to focus on a very unusual, very visual, very almost in many ways different, catchy style of tennis. Spark is a different thing. It's not conventional tennis. Because often kids, when they see something they're already familiar with, they say, been there, done that. When they see what we're doing, they say, what? You can do that? That's what we're doing.
And there's actually footwork, movement, some cardio involved with it.
We're talking about involving people in the motion, the activity, the physical effort. After an hour or two of what we do, they're tired.
Everybody's here. We've had TIA board meetings. We have a conference that's going on inside that talks about the 4 Ps with platform and pickleball and pop and padel, because we want to learn from those sports. We want to figure out if those sports can be feeders to tennis and how we're going to grow tennis, learn from those sports and what they're doing. So it's nice to have everybody sort of here immersed in talking about what are we going to do to drive the game and grow the business.
This year they brought in the Ps. They brought in pickleball and padel and pop, and that's good to see other paddle sports and how they impact tennis, because we believe it's a positive impact for tennis. And one of the things that PTR is doing is working with our sister organization, PPR, the Professional Pickleball Registry, to develop a new program called Pick 10, Pickleball Tennis, a series of 10 sessions that introduces pickleball, and then you go from pickleball into red ball tennis.
It's amazing to have all these owners and managers, the decision makers at the club here at the Tom, and be able to expose them to speakers and panelists that are presenting ideas that are future forward-looking, that can help their businesses. So it's really where the magic happens, when you get everybody together in the same room in real time, exchanging ideas, thinking about the future.
I think it's fantastic that all these venues or sports are sort of feeding off each other and are trying to figure out how do you get more people into the sport at an entry level, and maybe pickleball and some of these other paddle sports are the way.
So it's always interesting to see how club dynamics are going, because in the collegiate space we're constantly working with clubs, because these are the junior programs that feed the college programs.
And obviously, when we come together and we work together, we're going to be that much stronger as a group in an industry. And with this particular event, because this is the first time that we are in conjunction with the PGA Super Show. So I think that's extremely positive for our industry, one, to be associated with that.
Hey, it's time for our Lakewood National Tennis Giveaway Drawing, which includes 3 clinics with Nate Griffin and his staff, plus a 1-hour private training session with the cause. So let's see who our lucky person is. Susan Gills of Bradenton. Susan, we will be in touch. I am looking for that new national champion, and it could be you. Stop by the Lakewood National Information and Sales Center at 5518 Palmer Circle at Lakewood National to register. Buzz is great. The brain game What exactly is the brain game?
Well, it's just the strategy side of our sport. It's how to think through a match. It's how to outthink an opponent. These kids are learning all over the world. They go out and work on how to hit the ball. They work on their forehand and backhand, and it's an essential part of the game. But there's another layer, which is where that ball should go, why it should go there. Look to the other side of the court, understand the opponent, understand the underlying patterns of play. All of those patterns have percentages to them. This layer is going to help you win matches. You don't need to go out there and play great tennis all the time. In fact, it's quite a difficult thing to do. You need to go out onto the court and understand the opponent and make them play bad. It's a good day at the office.
Let's start with Nadal, then get back to Djokovic. You were part of that team that scored a major 2015 upset at Wimbledon.
Yeah, exactly. I don't work all the time with Dustin Brown. He's a good friend of mine. During the 2015 Wimbledon, I assisted his full-time coach, Scott Wittenberg, with the strategy to beat Rafa. And, to Dustin.
What was that? Can you share that at this stage?
Well, a couple of little things. Rafa in the deuce court, always he's slicing his serve down the tee. And for right-handed opponents, they kind of respect both sides. They respect the out wide serve and the tee serve. And I said, Dustin, in this particular aspect of the match, stand a little bit further over towards the tee so you're not having to stretch sideways to return. And instead of returning cross court through the ad court back to Rafa's backhand, go straight down the line, because after Rafa serves, he's always falling to his backhand side, which is the deuce court. He's trying to run around that backhand, and because he's leaning that way a little bit, go the other way. And Dustin hit return winner after return winner.
It's got to be fun to catch the ear of Novak. What are you telling him that you can share with all of us?
Yeah, I've cut the back of the court up into areas A, B, C, D. And it's so simple. You take the deuce court and cut it in half. You take the ad court and cut it in half. Out wide in the deuce court is position A. The middle part of the deuce is B, and then C and D. Super simple. So on the far side, out wide is A. On my side, out wide in the deuce court is A. So they're, reflective angles. And, where are these guys more comfortable on the court? Where do they look to hit more forehands and backhands? So I'm not at all the tournaments with Novak, but I'm doing all the analysis. So between Marian and Novak and myself, we have this common language that helps us break down the game, helps us understand the opponent.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cause. We love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop by and see them. But until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here every Saturday, 12:30 on SNN.
Inside Tennis with the Cause has been brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins, and by Lakewood National. Lakewood National. Golf, tennis, spa, home.